Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another recap slash rant, man. Today with the Falcons versus the Bears. This was actually the worst loss of the season so far. It wasn't an embarrassing loss because I believe the Bears are a good team. Obviously, there's been rumors talking about Justin Fields maybe coming here next year to play with the Falcons because he is from here. He is from Georgia, just like how Taylor Heinicke is from Georgia, which also Taylor Heinicke played his worst game he has ever played, I believe, in his career. And this was a tough one. And they also said Atlanta does not do good when the weather is under like 35 degrees. We're like 0-5 in history since 2014, the worst of all time. Some junk like that. But anyway, the final score was 37-17. I told y'all this is the most points we have allowed to be scored on us. And hey, this was freaking crazy. Y'all know I like to talk about the other team first, so we're going to get straight into it. As far as the Bears, first off, history lesson. DJ Moore used to play for the Panthers. And last year, DJ Moore, on Marcus Mariota's birthday, when the kicker missed like 3 field goals, which is crazy. I think it was 2 field goals. And it's funny how this game could miss 2 field goals. But DJ Moore was the one that caused that penalty for them to lose that game. I always thought DJ Moore was a great talent. He just played for the Panthers, and I was like, But DJ Moore, even, like I'm trying to tell you, I always respected that man. I always said I liked him. I've never said nothing bad about DJ Moore. But this game, it was personal because of what happened that last game when he was taking off his helmet and all that other stuff when Mariota was here. And he came to freaking play, man. DJ Moore, my bad. I don't know what they were talking about. DJ Moore had 9 receptions for 159 yards and a touchdown, averaged 17.7 yards a catch. This dude freaking destroyed the heck out of everybody that lined up on him. Only person that did good pretty much against him once was like D. Alford, but maybe that was the type of pass that Justin Fields threw. But Justin Fields played his freaking butt off this game. It's nice to see, even though I'm a Falcons fan, guys. Yeah, I'm a Falcons fan. Even though, I'm saying it's New Year, so I just came from being out, so sorry I'm late with this video. But Justin Fields was throwing some great passes this game. He had probably one of the best games of his career, and it was cool to see, like, literally the fans, really rallied behind him, saying we want Justin, we want Fields, Soldier Fields. They said they want him to be their quarterback next year. So that's cool to see. Like, and he said, I don't know if this is gonna be my last home game in Soldier Field and stuff like that. So for him to go against his hometown team in his hometown, his home field of Soldier Field, and for the people to rally around you like that was probably a great feeling for him. But Justin Fields played his butt off. Justin Fields 20 for 32, 268 yards and a touchdown. 11 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown. The dude was at so many times on 3rd down or 4th down, he would just run around like a maniac. And just like how Joshua Dobbs and Kyler Murray, we cannot tackle these people when they almost on the ground. I don't know what it is. We can tackle everybody else but the quarterback. So anyway, it wasn't just the quarterback. It was just man Herbert. He had 18 carries for 124 yards, averaged 6.9 yards, a carry and a touchdown. And Johnson had 7 for 21, 3. Like everybody and their mama had a touchdown in this game. It was tough, man. And Robert Tonyan, he did a little bit. That's our other wide receiver. 3 receptions, 40 yards. But yeah, as far as the offense, it was pretty much Fields and it was DJ Moore, man. I'm telling y'all, he came with a vengeance. He was like, man, look, I didn't forget that game against the Panthers. I know I did. I'm surprised. See, that's how I know I'm up here. I'm surprised the commentators or nobody even mentioned it. He was the reason why the Panthers lost last year. And it was him. It was that whole thing. And for him to come in here, that was a huge storyline. I'm surprised they didn't bring it up. But anyway, I remember because I was there and people was leaving. And I was like, it was going crazy. But anyway, that's it for the Panthers on the offense. Terrell Owens, he could have had to pick this game. He had 5 tackles for them. But the main person for their team is the rookie Tariq Stevenson. I believe he's a rookie. He went to Miami. Oh, he was born in Miami and stuff like that. That man balled out. Tariq Stevenson balled out. He made Taylor Heinicke look like he was a joke. Yeah, a complete joke. So good stuff to him. Nothing pretty much too crazy. He was like the main one. The whole defense was going crazy. I believe the dude Johnson had got injured earlier on. Eddie Jackson, usually a ball hawk, did not get a pick this game. But Gordon had a pick. They called him Spider-Man and stuff. Miles Morales or whatever you want to call him. TJ Edwards had a pick. 4 picks got thrown this game. Taylor Heinicke had 3. Desmond Ridder came in and had 1. I'm like, oh, why did they do him like that? I think they set him up to fail. They should have just left him out so it will look like, okay, he could be the hero for the next game. Now they just made it seem like everybody is trash. So, yeah. So, let me just get straight into it. That was it for the Bears and all the other stuff. Stevenson on defense was the MVP. Offense, Justin Fields and DJ Moore. Falcons. Let me talk about this right quick. First off, before I get into the stats, this made Arthur Smith look terrible. If I'm not mistaken, that coach was literally in the hot seat just like how Arthur Smith is. The dude, just think about it for a second. Their coach was in the hot seat just like how he is. And we end up losing. We end up getting scored on the most points out of the whole season by a coach who's in the hot seat to a dude that only won 9 games, now 10 out of, I believe, 23 or 28 or something. I forgot what it was. I had to go back and check it out. Oh, let me see. Hold on. I want to make sure I get my facts right. The dude is now 10-23. Before this game, he was 9-23. Just think about that for a second. This dude was about to get fired. And you come in there and Soldier Field and just get embarrassed like that. Not like I said, not embarrassed for the team, but it doesn't look good when somebody is in the hot seat and, oh yeah, you know what, this is our playoff chance. By the way, the Falcons actually can still make the playoffs. We have to beat the Saints, and the Buccaneers have to lose against the Panthers. That is literally the only way we can possibly go to the playoffs. There's no other way. If we win and the Buccaneers win, it's still we have to win against the Saints, and the Buccaneers have to lose. Today we had to root for the Saints, and we was the one that couldn't get the dang job done. So how dumb is that? That was dumb. I don't understand. We could have had a better, we could have even went in a wild card. We could have did a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't know. For us to want to go to the playoffs and them to play like this, that's what the embarrassment is. It's like, oh shoot, I'm fighting for a job. I'm fighting for a playoff spot. And you come out here and get destroyed like this, that is dumb. That is stupid. That is like, what are you doing? Why are you still the head coach? So that's the main thing right there that really aggravated me being a Falcons fan, because it seemed like Arthur Smith only does one good job of play calling, and that is like one drive out of the whole game, and then he just acts like he doesn't know what he's doing. And there was even a time, I don't know if y'all saw that, he was on the side, like they showed him, before he called the plays. Dude was like flipping through that's not the first time that happened. He was flipping through the plays. He was like going back and forth. At one time it was upside down. He was like, oh, let me see. Like the dude looking at the plays upside down, man. What are you doing? Like the dude is like he just there with the clothes on, like with the vest on. Like, what are you doing? Why are you looking at the play calling sheet upside down and backwards? No wonder why we can't do nothing. He can't even look at the dang play calling sheet. Man, and I told you I was a huge fan of Arthur Smith. I told you I like his poise and his interviews. But this dude is not good at utilizing talent. I've been saying it every single week. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I have to say it. Why are you utilizing your talent like this? Why is Kyle Pitts number one not getting the ball in red zone? Why did he even get a catch this game? Kyle Pitts had 1 catch for 5 yards. What the freak is that? Tyler Algier, nice freaking play, nice screenplay. Glad he took it to the house. 1 reception, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Good stuff to him. Drake London, 4 receptions, 56 yards. Van Jefferson, it's about time you freaking catch the ball, bro. This dude had more freaking catches in this game than he had the whole freaking season. Anyway, Michael Pruitt, he was a star last year. He is like the 3rd or 4th tight end on the team. 1 reception, 14 yards. Bijan, 3 for 11. I think somebody had some parlay where he was getting 30 yards or something. I don't get into none of that stuff, but I seen somebody make a video on it. And Jesse Bates had 11 tackles this game, and Caden Ellis had 9, and he had a sack. Shout out to Caden Ellis, man. Dude is playing his butt off. I think they say he had 110 tackles coming into this game. Dude is a stud. He's a star. If we had the Pro Bowlers, it would be Jesse Bates and Caden Ellis for me. That's who I would choose for the Pro Bowl. But anyway, man, as far as anybody else, Zach Harrison, he did good. He had 4 tackles this game. Lorenzo Carter had a sack. Caden Ellis had a sack. And Bud Dupree on Yamato had 0.5 sacks. But Bud Dupree and I believe Ayamada also was the one that let freaking Justin Fields freaking just take off and just go crazy, man. Dude doing the spin-a-rooney up there at Soldier Field. It was just embarrassing, man. Like, as far as that part. Taylor Heineke was 10 for 29. Think about it. He was basically 9 for 29. He was almost at freaking other head coach's record on the other side. Pretty much. 163 yards. 1 touchdown and 3 picks. Desmond Ridder came in 3 for 4. 17 yards of interception. That is freaking terrible, man. For us, like I told y'all, to come in here like this. And by the way, the play that really aggravated me the most was that man D. Alford. I think that's his name. When he did that when the dude missed the field goal and he had a chance to return it. That he should never return another kick again. They should have put CP back there in the first place. In my opinion, CP has did that same thing before, if I'm not mistaken. Just like last year, how they mentioned CP broke the record last year against the Bears because that's also his former team. But yet you put freaking D. Alford, who was just literally jogging down the field, just doing stupid stuff, and he up there tripping over. Like, come on now, anybody? Man, listen. If I had a kick return, you know, so I understand if you looking for it, you don't want to get hit. But if I'm in the open field like that, I'm scoring a touchdown. Nothing is stopping me. I'm not stumbling. Well, I'll stumble, but I'm not falling down like he did. I'm trying to tell you, there's no possible way that this man should do any more kick returns or punt returns or nothing like that. That was done. That was embarrassing because the dude should have had a touchdown. Arthur Smith was like, "Let's go." He scored a touchdown. Why are you doing that? Like, what? Why are you jogging for it? Score the dang touchdown. Dude up there I don't know what he was trying to hit a D-line or something, or I don't know what he was doing, but dude was looking like he did not want to score a touchdown. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it was the play right before half. The time expired, and he literally fell like, I believe, 10 or 20 yards before the touchdown. That was probably one of the maddest I've been the whole season because he had it, and the dude was just like, why are you returning punt returns? Any other person that's ever returned punts could have scored a touchdown off of that. And I'm just being real with you, man. That was trash. Justin Fields, freaking Daniel Jones, even though he has failed before by himself, anybody on the roster could have scored that touchdown. Taylor Heineke would have scored that touchdown. So, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of that. D. Alford did a better job in coverage than he did at returning. So, anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. The dude had 2 returns for 27 yards. That's crazy. Younghoe Koo, man. Koo. I understand what's crazy. We kicked our field goals when it was snowing hard, and then when they got a chance to kick their field goals, it wasn't really throwing that hard. This is Koo, worst game. He only made 1 field goal out of 3. And, yeah, this was bad, man. For us to be like, oh, yeah, let's make the playoffs, and for us to play like this ain't good at all, man. This was one of the most frustrating games. I'm looking like, ain't no way we came over there like that and just laid down. And I'm not taking nothing away from the Bears, but it was just like, wow. Out of all the rallying, after all, oh, yeah, let me question my position being here, Desmond Ridder, Heineke. They're literally questioning 2 quarterbacks and the head coach, and you literally proved everybody wrong. There was only one person, I believe, on the NFL page when they do the preview of the games that picked the Falcons to win. And we freaking got demolished. They scored the most points on us than did anybody have the whole season, man. And that was what was the worst part about it. So, anyway, I don't know where we go from here. Like I told y'all, we can still make it to the playoffs. We just have to beat the Saints, and the Buccaneers have to lose against the Panthers. And that's the only way we get in. But if the Buccaneers beat the Panthers and we win against the Saints, we're out. So, I don't know. Like I said, maybe that's how they doing it. I don't know. But this was not a good game at all. As far as 17 points to 37 is just terrible. 3 interceptions. And what's crazy, they was calling Justin Fields the magician. I told you that was a nickname I gave Taylor Heineke because I didn't see some crazy stuff. But this game was his worst game, I told you, his career. Justin Fields and everybody was just going crazy on us. And we look like a complete joke. They don't even show us in the hunt no more. They showing the Saints. and we had to root for the Saints, and we let ourselves down. So that's all I have to say this game. This video. We go against the Saints next. We're gonna be in New Orleans. Well, I'm not gonna be in New Orleans, but I'm saying the Falcons gonna be in New Orleans. I feel like we can win that game. I truly do, but it'll just be our luck if we win that game and then the Panthers end up losing, and it's like, oh, all y'all had to do was, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, here we go with this, and then I'm like, oh well, you know, that's how. I don't know, but this was a terrible way to end off this year. This year was tough for a lot of people, including myself. This would have been a nice way to bring it to, you know, good stuff in the new year. But hopefully the next game we can win against the Saints to start off the new year. And yeah, man, like I said, Falcons got to get better. I'll get better. Appreciate everybody for watching this video, man. We trying to grind. We trying to get monetized. We trying to. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me for, you know, all these years, all this time. Hey, man, we gonna make it. We gonna be good, man. See y'all in the next one. I'm trying to think about anything else. Arthur Smith got to get better. Shout out to their coach for stepping up. Shout out to Justin Fields for proving that he deserves to be a starting quarterback. CP didn't let him play at all this game. That was dumb. Kyle Pitts only one reception. That was dumb. AJ Terrell got destroyed by DJ Moore. I don't know what's up with that. And yeah, that's all I got to say, man. I'm out.